Hi! Today we're going to go ahead and take a look at Word Chapter 1 in my IT lab. So what we're going to do, I'm going to switch this to Student View for you, and then we're going to come up here to the Course Content tab. We're going to be viewing all content, and we're going to go to the Word unit and Word Chapter 1. Remember, you need to do all three, the training, the skill, and the quiz, and make sure you complete them in that order. So let's go to the Word 1 training. Okay, the first thing it's asking us to do is to start Microsoft Word 2010. So to do that, we're going to come up here on our desktop and double click, and it opens up our Word program. The next set of instructions say to type Aspen Falls Public Library and then press enter. So with our insertion point blinking right here, I'm going to make sure my cap lock key is on, and I'm going to type in Aspen Falls Public Library and press enter. Remember, you must spell the information correctly or it's going to count you wrong. Now we're going to save our document with the file name W01 Library in the My Documents folder. To do this, we're going to come up here to our File button and click. Opens up our Backstage view. We're going to come down here to Save. Make sure that we're in the My Documents folder, and it should pop up right there. And then down here in the file name, I'm going to delete this and type in W. Make sure my cap lock key is off, W01 underscore library, and hit save. And I've completed skill 1. Now I'm ready for skill 2. So if you need help, then go to the textbook and look in the Word Skill 1 section 2. So right now we want to press the Control plus the end, and then in the paragraph that begins we want to delete the words at any time and the space that follows them. So by pressing Control plus the end key, the CTRL plus end, it's going to take us to the end of our document, or the very last line of our document. So if I hit the Control key and the end, I'm now down to the bottom of my document. So here's the paragraph we want to. I'm going to find the words at any time. So here we are, we're going at any time. Now I want to make sure that I also select the space that follows them. So I have them all selected, and now I'm going to hit the delete key. We're now ready for the next skill, 1-3. I'm going to go ahead and arrow up here on my page, because I want to center the very first line of the document, Aspen Falls Public Library. So I'm going to make sure my insertion point is somewhere in the first line, and I'm going to come up here to my paragraph section, and I'm going to click here on the center, and I have centered my first line. Now in the paragraph that begins I need to change the word R to library. So I'm going to arrow down here, scroll down here, follow the cursor to the I have folder or paragraph, and we're going to change our to library. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on it, and when I double click, it selects the word plus the period after it, and I'm going to type in the word library. And now I've completed that skill as well. Now at the end of the document, again, I want to insert a manual page break. A manual page break automatically puts in a new page in our document. So instead of ending, we are going to be adding a page here. So I'm going to hit the Control plus end to go to the end of the document, and then to insert a manual page break, or forcing a page break after director, I'm going to hit the Control plus the enter key. And that is going to put a new page after that Word director. One thing that's nice about Word documents is that we can insert text from another document. We can copy and paste text if we want just a portion of a document, but if we want the entire text, we can move the entire document over. And to do this, we're going to come up here to the Insert tab. Because we're inserting some text, we're going to come clear down over here in our text grouping to Object, and we're going to click on that object, and we're going to do Text from File, and we want the W01 Library Activities, and then we're going to click Insert. We want to apply the font style bold to the first paragraph of our document. Now, a lot of times you would think the first paragraph would be down here at "Thank you so much," but in Word, in My IT Lab, every time you hit the Enter key, you are creating a new paragraph. So this "Thank you so much" for your letter would actually be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, the 14th paragraph. Every time you see one of these little backward P's, somebody has hit the Enter key and created a new paragraph. So our very first paragraph is actually this Aspen Falls Public Library. So we want to select the Aspen Falls Public Library and the paragraph mark that follows it, and then we can come up here to our Home tab, and in our font we can click on the B to change it to bold. Now if we want to change our font size, again we want to be in our Home tab, and right here is, right now we're at the 11-point font. We're going to click on this down arrow and choose 16, and then we're going to change the font. Right now it's Calibri. So we're going to click on this arrow here, and all these fonts are listed, and we want to find the one that's Arial Black. They're in alphabetical order. Right here is Arial Black. We're going to click on that, and that changes the font size of our very first paragraph, the Aspen Falls Public Library.